This is a short demonstration for Monarch Aircraft Engineering about ProgrammExpress used within Monarch over the last 5 years, a cloud-based program portfolio project reporting solution. And we've set up a demo system with logo and with color palettes, which we are now able to do. And we also now provide the product by small, medium and large databases. So a small database could be up to 10 users, a medium up to 50, and a large up to 100. So I'm going to log on as administrator of ProgrammExpress, and this will take us into our new home screen for 2017. And you'll see here that we've applied the color palette brand identity of Monarch Aircraft Engineering along with the logo. But this is our new home screen, where if we open up the programs of activity within the portfolio, and this is purely demonstration structure and demonstration projects, each client can be totally flexible as to how their portfolios levels of programs, projects and sub-projects are set up. But from this screen, we've made it simpler now so that visually you can see the health of the portfolio, and you can also drill down into certain modules, and you can visually see the health by red, amber, green across the functionality and modules shown here as icons, better described through the Updates tab as commentary, plan, resources, costs, benefits, impacts, risks, and logs. We've also made it more flexible such that modules that aren't required can be removed, and thus, therefore reducing the complexity, training, and subsequent cost. So from this screen, you can view and drill down, and also now you can run reports that have been configured either by yourself within your own user license or shared reports that have been set up by the central projects team, program office, PMO. So can do a lot of things from this screen as an administrator or somebody who has full access to all projects and all modules. ProgrammExpress is very much about simple data import and powerful project program and portfolio reporting output. So the experience now has changed for the user, or it can do, if configured, such that users can have filtered roles. And if I show you an example of a project manager who has a filtered role, only showing the projects that they are expected to update, and more importantly, because this was available before, more importantly, the modules that are expected to be populated. So in this case, commentary, plan, costs, and risks. From a user's perspective, they're expected to make the updates. They select a project, they click on the square, go to commentary, see what was said last month, update the commentary threads, which are configurable if required, move through to the planning screen, have a look at the latest high-level plan, and ProgrammExpress plays better to high-level planning rather than detailed planning. View the current status, make changes, amendments within the planning screen. Similar with costs, maybe amend the cost forecast or add new cost line items. And in this case, the risk register, view of the current status of risks, make any amendments, adding rows, changing the RAG status, making amendments to the mitigating actions. So when the project manager has completed that, they're going to more than likely want to run a report. So they may have set up a one-page summary report, which drops nicely into a PowerPoint slide. Here, with their new data, you can see the project, the RAG information, the key milestones, some financials, and the commentary threads that have been configured for this specific report. So that's the experience for the user is now far more simplified in terms of making that update. And then if we go back to being the administrator, this is the same screen that we were on when we first started. If the administrator now knows that the data quality is good and it's up to date, and there are plenty of audit reports to interrogate the quality and timeliness of the data. But maybe now the data is up to date, we may be drawn to the problem areas within the portfolio, the red, so we can hide the green, we can hide the amber, we can select a project, and then we can have a look at the red. It's red within costs. Drill down into the screen, and we can see that the cost forecast exceeds the planned or the budget, out of tolerance, and therefore a red status. Back to the home screen, and now we can start running program or portfolio reports, which is the real power of ProgrammExpress. We've shown a project report, but if we run a report from the shared reports, one that's been set up, called a RAG status summary. So this consolidates and aggregates everything into an Excel. And here we can see the project information and what we've configured as columns for this particular report. A bit of planning information, a bit of RAG information, and some commentaries. And we probably expect this to be the weekly flash report, the state of the nation on a Monday morning. Or maybe we want to have a look at the plan for every piece of activity that's going on within the portfolio. So Gantt chart view, where we can see at portfolio level, which means everything that sits beneath it, programs and projects, all the planning that sits below it. We use the red, amber, green methodology for the taskbars, red meaning missed today's date, amber meaning forecast to be later than was originally expected. And one more example, maybe a resource usage summary. Again, an Excel type report that's not independent resourcing. It's aligned to planning within ProgrammExpress the resources, and you'll see all your resources. You'll see the number of what projects they're working on, the number of days within a period that they're working on a specific project, and aggregating up to showing their total allocation across projects. And therefore, we can start to see where we have problems in terms of over-allocation of resource. So simple visual, and that's one of many resource reports. Much more functionality through the Updates tab, which I won't go into any more detail now. Document repository, more reportings and dashboards, and settings for wiring, setting up portfolio views, and administration configuration changes to the screens. So that's just a very short video demonstration to give a flavour and for sharing amongst key stakeholders who would have an interest in project reporting automated real time. So thank you very much for watching.